Sims, and we are back with more Norn9. And last time we kind of rewound back to this point because it was like she derpy killed the plant, and then like it appeared that maybe this is supposed to be several days later. I'm guessing she was running back because the plant is no longer dying or dead, and I don't know why I threw my remote onto the couch when I needed to turn the volume down because the game volume on this TV is like deafening, but you have to turn it up higher to get like YouTube or like anything else that you're watching, like Verve, anything. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. But the game like is like, oh my god, because I got headphones on too, so it's like anyway. So ... exclamation point. Oh, hey, morning, Spacey. Good morning. Huh? Where is she off to in such a hurry? Sorry. Huff puff. I can't like constantly pant like her. Eureka! I'm not doing voices. Morning, Spacey. Eureka, can I have some of your time, please? Oh god, I forgot her voice. I'm not doing her voice right. Sorry. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Huh? Sure. What's the big hurry? You're really gasping for air here. Huffing puffing. Okay. I'll do it. That's like me if I ran. He'd be like, your door is 4 feet away. I know, but I don't run. Do I look like I run? Anyway. Wait, did it? Yeah. I can't do her voice right now. I get the room all to myself today. Come in. A little water twice a day, no more. I was very, very careful not to give too much. And when I was worried he wasn't doing too well, I would talk to him. I did exactly what Eureka told me to. I just gave Mr. Strawberry a little helping hand. And in response... Look! It's got to have been like a while later, but like she acted like, I'll talk to him tomorrow. And then it was like, now I have the plan. And then it's 6 months later. Like, again, I really, like the transitions are great. Between like a scene that might happen later that day or something. But like the two between these 3 periods of time are just like non-existent, and it's like I'm just supposed to like a little bit long, like a little bit more. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just too instant, and it's a little disjointing for me. Anyway, okay, it just has a flower. All right. I thought she could be like, look, it's a blossoming freaking strawberry plant. It's like that's fucking bullshit. But, okay, a little flower. All right. And Mr. Strawberry sprouted a tiny little white flower. It looked like a snowflake. There was only one so far, but that was more than enough to make me smile and brighten my whole day. Plus, he's not wilting in yellow. Good. It's growing just fine. You did a good job, Spacey. I know. She did not me. I kill plants. Anyway. I'll just... Kakeru and I could never be together because I kill plants. Actually, that'd be better because you'd be like, you killed... I just bring them back to life. Yeah, thank you. Could use a man who could bring my plants back to life. Speaking of, my poor plant needs water. No, this isn't my work. Mr. Strawberry did all the hard work, but it's thanks to you that I learned how to help him properly. I can't do her voice right now. My voice feels really raspy. I don't know. And thank you so much, Yuhiga. You know, this flower is a lot like you. What? I'm nothing like a flower. Huh? Weird. I've never felt this feeling before. We're starting that already? I've known y'all what, like 4 hours? Okay, I know it's been like fucking 6 damn years according to this game, but I don't know. It's all tingly. Kind of hard to control, too. Okay! Whoa! Context, buddy! You can't just say shit like that without me being like, that's inappropriate. Oh, you meant something. You know what? No, I'm sure it's exactly what I think it is. Yeah, exactly. Is right. What's he talking about? Oh, God. Well. You don't just get to... You know what? It's fine. I'm okay with this. Eureka, what's happening? I don't know. All of a sudden, I just really needed to hold you. Sorry. It's my policy always to be honest with myself about my urges. Should we just be concerned with how he words things? Like his urges? I everyone has urges, but it's just weird when you say it like that. Being honest with yourself is a good thing, I think. Everything's gonna be all right. You aren't alone anymore. I'm not alone. Am I the only one? Like, most people would be like, oh my god, that's so cute. And I'm like, there's something shady. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Yuika's words slowly seeped into my heart. My bright joy over the blooming flower turned into a warm sense of contentment. She's way too fucking easy. You're right. I'm not alone anymore. I have Mr. Strawberry now. Oh! Oh! Yo! You just destroyed him and I love it. A little bit. He's like, the fuck? Huh? He's like, I meant me! I love it. She didn't even mean to, but she did. I went looking for other books, and I found another one on plants beside the encyclopedia. It says strawberry plants live a long time. So even after Mr. Strawberry has fruit, and even after we get to our destination, he can still stay with me. She broke his heart. Oh, dear God. Oh. Even though I'll never be as good as you, Yuiga, I hope that someday I can learn how to talk with plants too. And that's asking for too much, though, isn't it? You know, in your case, it might not be. Really? Oh wait, you aren't making a joke again, are you? She eeks and he-hees for shizzles. You're gay. Yeah. The look on his face says it all. I'm not sure which dude this is, or if it's one of the girls, but anyway. Man, here I was hoping to see your game working its magic, but no such luck. Oh, well, yeah. Because he was like, you're not alone anymore. And she's like, I know, I have my plan. And he's like, fuck. That look on his face said destroyed. Mr. Itsuki? Surprised, I turned toward the voices. I'm sorry. I can't get as high pitch with her voice. Like, it's like today. I don't know. Anyway, both Mr. Itsuki and Mr. Heishi were standing there in the wide open doorway. Fucking stop calling him Mr. It's just it's irritating me. I don't know why. Sorry. I really didn't mean to interrupt anything. You were just in a really big hurry, so I was wondering if anything had happened. I can't remember his voice. I don't think he really had much of one. He was just normal. I'm just running out of them, so the effort is not, like, I want to put the effort in and give them all different voices, but it's too hard. There's too many of them, so. The door was wide open, too, and he was the man whore, right? I think he was the whorish one. He seemed like the whore. I don't know. There's too many, and I can't keep them all quite straight, but it didn't make anyone curious. Of course, I would have expected you to notice a lot sooner than you did, Kakeru. Still, though, losing to a strawberry plant? Ouch. She totally doesn't see you as a man. Oh. Little Mr. Man Bun. I love him. I do. Huh? You know, I think Makoto may have had the right idea. Let's just see if I can locate the nearest police station and drop off 2 delinquents. Oh, we just destroyed him, and they witnessed it, and now he's just lashing out, literally with his tentacles, his planty tentacles. Keep those in your... wherever you keep them. Just... Yikes! He's just laughing. Introduction. Get keyword. Wait, what's that? Huh? What? What was that? I don't know. See, at least that we know it's a transition between chapters and you know that it's going. But all of a sudden, normally it would just be like, bloop, here you are. And you're like, there's like almost no logical end to a scene and start of a next one. Like, it's just, boop, there you are. And you're like, I just magically teleported. Okay. Anyway. I mean, this one there was. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. You don't have to dig too deep, okay? There, that should be good enough. Shortly after Mr. Strawberry's first flower bloomed, we decided to transplant him into the fields on the 2nd floor. We originally planned to wait until the whole harvest was done, but Yuiga decided he wanted to see Mr. Strawberry grow more. He said it was because he'd never raised strawberries before and was curious about how it would go. But somehow I don't think that was the only reason. I I already almost killed Mr. Strawberry once, but Eureka kept insisting that it wasn't because of that. It's not. It's because you're like, I have the plant! And he's like, I'm going to take that plant away from you and put it in. Okay, now what do you have? Nothing again. God damn it! It's because we hurt his fucking man pride. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I don't know why. I just do. Because he's trying so hard. Yeah, like, I just had to hug you. And my urges. Are you fucking shitting me right now? She is the derpiest fucking shit. You gotta, like, dumb it a lot down. You gotta dumb it down. You can't. He's, like, trying to play games, and it's like, look, some of us don't get games, okay, at all, and aren't gonna get your, like, bullshit. But she is too stupid to get it. Dude! Come on! Oh, you poor thing. She shot you down, and she has no idea what's even happening. She barely remembers her name. She's using mine for fuck's sake. Anyway. No, and this is because I watered poor Mr. Strawberry too much. Oh. Good. It's getting its leaves back. The stems are thickening, and it's a healthy dark green. It's growing pretty fast. Really? Yep, it knows how much you care for it. It knows. Be happy, be demure. Be demure? Who the fuck would be? No, be happy. And that's great. I'm so happy. Especially that's way. Okay. That's definitely way more her. Be demure. Oh. He's like blushy, but has like bedroom eyes right now. Like, the fuck is that? Like, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Now he's like, now what do you have, Spacey? Yeah. I still have Mr. Strawberry. I'm just going to come up here and visit him. Man, that's one lucky strawberry plant. Lucky? How so? Oh, you mean because he's healthy and growing really well now, right? Can you spare a moment? Oh, hi, Makoto! Have you seen Itsuki anywhere? Nope, can't say we have. You see if he's off hanging out with Heishi and the others? Despite the attacks, that insufferable lout refuses to change his lazy ways. It looks like Makoto and Mr. Sakuya are together again today. Ooh. Well, they have to be because they're partners, but I heard they'd been friends for so long they're always together anyways. And it's like, we hear these things, well, like this, they've been friends forever, and you're like, but I'm sure in her path that would come up, you know what I mean? So there's going to be things that are going to be gaps. I saw his little bio thing in like one of the wiki pages when I was like trying to figure out like who's who and like whatever, and it said like longtime friend or something like that. So yeah, but things like that probably come up if you're in Makoto's path. So it would just be a little bit overkill to like have a scene where they explain it and then explain it in every fucking route. You'd be like, okay, I don't care. Like, so a little explanation here, and you're like, huh? Well, I guess we'll figure out in hers, you know? So that I don't mind. Though you two certainly seem to be enjoying a pretty leisurely day in the garden too. Maybe I'm the fool for being so concerned. And now, Makoto, we rely on these fields for so much of the food we eat. Yeah, the fact that you get to eat good, healthy food every day is thanks to me. Easy on the smugness. Why bother with all the fuss of digging in the dirt anyway? You can make them right with a mere thought. Going through all this fuss makes them taste better. Plants recognize when people put love and care into them. Okay. I know he tries to like play the game and shit like that, but it's kind of adorable. He's like, shh, don't listen to her, Mr. Strawberry. It's okay. It's kind of adorable, actually. Makoto and Yuika stared at each other hard, talking about serious things. For some strange reason, it suddenly feels really chilly in here. Looking at it another way, it's thanks to your constant patrolling that we can concentrate on working the fields without distractions. Oh, we're trusting you. I hope you realize that. Trust? Oh, that's right. Somebody told me once that Makoto and Yuiga are the same age. They're both such responsible people, so it's no wonder they trust each other. Really? Well, I would hope that you would show more concern for your partner. She is a lady. All this gardening has made her filthy. Huh? Makoto pulled out a pristine white hanky and... Makoto pulled out a pristine white hanky and started wiping at the dirt on my face and clothes. Oh no! Your pretty hanky will get all dirty! It will be fine. Now hold still. Sheesh. Remember that you're a lady. Ladies have to be more concerned with staying clean. She has like such a mom look on her face right now. Just ladies? Why? Why? Because it's proper for a lady to be clean and presentable at all times. Oh, that's right. My book on manners said something like that too. It's okay, girls. You can play in the dirt, and if you want to go garden and get your fingernails grimy, you go play in the garden and get your fingernails grimy. You do you, okay? Don't listen to Makoto. You be however you want to be. You want to wear pants and climb a mountain? You wear pants, girl! You go climb that mountain. You don't have to wear dresses and be demure. Fuck that shit. And boys, if you want to wear dresses and be demure, you do you! Okay? Don't listen to Makoto. Don't listen to her and her bullshit gender stereotype rules. Don't try to force dumbass in a box, Makoto. Let her be her dumbass happy self. Let the idiot go play in the mud. A proper and polite young lady must always keep herself clean and her clothing presentable and neat. Oh god, sounds so boring. It sounded just like what princesses and fairy tales did. All the princesses loved by their princes looked really pretty all day long. And then they realize that you're cardboard, and then they just, well, they're stuck with you because they're too dumb to leave. Because you're pretty.
But like, dude, she treats you like shit. Yeah, but she's hot, man.
Just say. Princesses. Loved by their princes. Oh, he got like the long ass like rat tail ponytail thing going on. Oh, okay, I see what you do. Okay, but you know what? We can pretend it's not there. I'm sorry, is there something on my face? Why are you staring at us? Makoto, I want to be just like you. Can I study you, please? What? Huh? What? You want me to be a role model for you? I would have no idea what to do. I'm not really sure of what I need to do to properly act like a lady. But if I can watch what you do and copy it, then maybe someday I'll learn how to properly act like a young lady. Okay, Makoto is shocked, and the boys are looking at her like, oh. Pats on head. Oh, she wants to grow up someday. Like we're 10. Oh, dear God. It's because she's an idiot. Look, I like her, but she's kind of an idiot. That's all I'm saying. True, Makoto does tend to maintain proper manners and etiquette, no matter what the situation may be. But proper manners and etiquette doesn't help too much when your personality is as warped as hers, if you ask me. I feel like it takes one to know one. You are the last person to be lecturing anyone on their warped personality. Yeah. Makoto? All right. You may study some of the things that I do, but do not copy everything. I'm only human and I make mistakes sometimes. More like you constantly make mistakes. I do not! Thank you, Makoto. I'll be very careful not to copy the mistakes. Good. We will leave you to your gardening. Oh, try not to get yourself too covered in dirt. Where are we going? We need to look for Itsuki, remember? Come, we need to find him. Why would you want your role model to be that bossy, stuck-up priss? Where did that come from? That's a very good question. What? You don't even know yourself? Now that he mentions it, it does feel like it was pretty spontaneous. Why did I want to do that? I guess now that you're living around people a lot, new emotions are starting to take root. Take root? Are emotions like plants then? Do they grow and bloom just like flowers? That sounds wonderful! I wonder what a happiness flower or a fun flower would look like. Like, she really is mentally like 6 or 8, you know? I mean, like, she's like, it's kind of adorable because you're like, those are like cute. Like, I wonder what a happiness flower. Oh, that's so cute. But you're like 17, so it's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the things that she says, you're like, that's kind of adorable. Aw. But if you were like 8 years old saying this, it'd be like, oh, can't say the darndest thing. But you like an adult girl. Emotions, that's plants, eh? Yuiga? Do you know there are some plants out there that have poisonous roots? Now, the roots let that poison seep out deep into the ground, and it kills off other plants that are nearby. The dead plants rot and become fertilizer for the poisonous plant, which then grows pretty flowers. And that's your botanical trivia for the day. trivia? Yeah, sorry it wasn't anything useful. Come on, we have other plants to take care of. And that just is like, are you talking about yourself? You have poisonous roots and... Just don't put me in a fucking cage. Weird. Was it just me, or did Yuiga look a little different when he was saying that? He looked sad, almost like he was in pain. But that's not all. There was something else there. But what was it? Could it be a feeling whose roots haven't grown within me yet? Plants with poisonous roots. It sounded a lot like the story he told me before about their carnivorous plants. Yuiga can make such lovely flowers bloom, but it seems like he only wants to talk about the scary and dangerous parts of the plant world. He's trying to tell you about himself via plant logic. Oh god. Why did he decide to tell me those stories? He said the one about their carnivorous plants was just to scare me. But is that really all? Oh no! Look at how far ahead he's getting! I must hurry and catch up. Phew! I shouldn't have gotten all lost in thought like that. I almost got left behind. Wow! Yuiga got dirt on his ear. How'd he do that? He got his pretty green earring all dirty. Oh! I should do what Makoto did. Oh god. I reached out my hand toward his cheek. Yuiga, you have dirt in your hair. Oh, he just slapped me. I was like, this ain't gonna be good. For a moment, I didn't realize what happened. I was so stunned by the look on Yuiga's face. The top of my hand was red and stung fiercely. For someone that hugged me, like earlier, it's a little weird that you're like, don't touch me. You know what I mean? But whatever pain there was drowned out my surprise. And not because Yuiga had slapped my hand away, but because of the look of pure terror and pain on his face. I'm sorry. No, what are you apologizing for? This was my fault. That had to hurt too. Sorry. He took my red hand and started rubbing it gently. I'm not used to people reaching for my earring. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Man, I suck at this. Well. What? No, you don't. You don't even know what he's talking about. Shh. No, I do. I'm still nowhere near that Strawberry Plants League. We really did destroy him. Oh, cute. She's so stupid she's not gonna realize what the fuck he's talking about. Mr. Strawberry? Wait, didn't Mr. Itsuki say something like that before? Miss Priss was right. I'm a worthless partner for letting you get so dirty. Huh? Do I look funny? No, not funny. Your expression just screams, I'm so worried about you, Yuiga, right now. Well, I like your smiling face so much better. I'm sorry I smacked you like that. I mean, you should be. You shouldn't hit girls. Or other people at all. I wonder, is there something that's making him feel so sad? And maybe something that has to do with his earring? Yuiga put a smile on his face. Not his usual one. This was as bright as a sun. Looking at this one made my chest hurt. I like Yuiga's real smiles better, too. And... Anyway, let's get to work, okay? Okay. She's like, okay! A little too enthusiastic. I'd be like, oh, okay. She's totally fucking confused. But anyway. Oh! Today's lunch is stewed potatoes. It looks really yummy. I understand we can't have like a calendar, but I kind of wish they did. You know what I mean? So that you would know, okay, it's been 3 days, it's been 2 days, it's the same day. You know, because I feel like they swept through time, so you never know, like right now, is it lunch that day? Or is it like, 6 months ago when he slapped me? You don't know. And I wish there needs to be something like that to just kind of help you, because it gets really weird. But munch, munch, gulp, chewy, chewy, chomp. I'm not trying to make a chewy, chewy, chomp noise, because I don't know what the fuck that sounds like. Nanami, how many bowls of rice are you going to eat? All those calories are not good for you. Chomp, munch, chomp, chomp. Sheesh. Makoto sighed and stood up to leave. Aren't you going to have any more, Makoto? No, it's best to eat until you're about 3/4 full. Overeating is bad for your digestion and can cause many health problems. Oh, I see. How do you gauge 3/4 full? You're like, I'm starving. Oh, fuck, I'm full. Oh, well, that wasn't 3/4 full. How do you know? How do you gauge that? Like, you're like, I'm fucking hungry, and you're eating, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm comfortably full. I understand no, I feel good. I am not hungry anymore. I could stop eating. And then oh my god, what did I do that for? Why? I'm gonna die. My stomach's gonna explode. Ugh. Ooh, dessert, So I get that, but the 3/4 full. How do you. There is like starving, there is comfortable, and then there's fucking uncomfortable. That's it. There's not a fuel gauge where you're like, okay, I know I put about 10 gallons, where you can fucking do the math. You can't do the math on your stomach. There's no gauge. I just don't have an internal stomach gauge, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's like weird. Anyway. Only eat until I'm 3/4 full. Uh-oh. I already gave myself a big pile of rice and potatoes. What should I do? Eat everything. Oh, well. I put it on my plate, so I have to eat it now. Okay, that one gave you a little more time to decide, but I'm like, don't eat it. But if you don't eat it, you're wasting food. So, this is kind of like okay, I'm going to eat everything that's on my plate, but next time, I'll eat less. Take a little bit less. I'm still hungry. Have a little bit more. It's okay. But if you put you'll be wasting food. So, lesson learned. That's my philosophy, and that's probably not the right choice, but that would be my thought. Okay, well, I don't want to waste the food. I'll eat now, and the next time I'll just take less. And then if I still feel hungry, I might take a little bit more, but you just a little bit at a time instead of like heaping pile. I'm not really sure what that does, but that was yummy. My tummy is all full now. Oh dear God. Sometimes how adorably sickening cute she is gives me diabetes and I can't handle it. I'm not really doing a good job of following what Makoto does. I'll have to try harder tomorrow. That was her like chiding me for being an asshole. Well, I'm just saying you would have wasted food, so. Oh look, there's Makoto. Makoto was striding away from me, her long, pretty hair fluttering behind her. Her hair really is long and pretty. The fairy tale princess has long hair too, I think. A long hair. Girl, you gonna get a wig. How about you try cutting your hair? People say the long hair gives you some kind of power, right? So if you cut it. What kind of memory was. That's right! I can't let my hair get too long. Interesting. Hey, now. What's with those sighs? They don't sound right coming from you. Look at you, you little flirt. You just flirt with everybody, Flirty McFlirty Pants. Mr. Itsuki! Mr. It's slutty. What? Nothing? It's nothing. I was just thinking how hard it is to be a proper young lady. Oh, a proper lady. Oh, what brought this up? Well, you see, I told Mr. Itsuki about how Makoto was my role model now, and I was copying what she did in order to learn how to be a girl correctly. At the end, he gave me a big, happy smile. Oh, really? It seems spring will finally come to this ship after all. Spring? Didn't spring already start a long time ago? Oh, I meant a different spring, but never mind that. Anyway, how was it you decided you wanted to be a proper girl for? Huh? Come on now. You don't have to hide it. You can tell me all about it. That sounds so shady. So, who did I do it for? Myself. Does deciding to be a proper young lady always have to be for someone's sake? What? It isn't? I'm not really sure. Mr. Sakuya is always with Makoto, right? I thought that might be because Makoto is pretty and is a proper young lady. So if I do what she does... Ah, so you want to be You want to be proper so that you can be with somebody. Do I want to be with somebody? It's literally been like a day. I mean, it's been longer than that. But like, if we had the sense of time, it wouldn't feel rushed. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be like, oh my God, she's been here for 2 days. She'd be like, well, we've been here for like a month or 3 now. We're like, I'm around him all the time. Okay, maybe, Am I trying to be a proper young lady so that I can be with Yuiga? So, does that mean I'm doing it for his sake? I could never abandon a pretty lady who has troubles on her mind. So just wait right here a minute, would ya? I have just the thing for you. Oh, God. She like mentally sick, boy. Watch what you doing. Mr. Itsuki trotted off for a few minutes. He returned with a red kimono. Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, what do you think of this kimono? He held it up for me to see. It was a pretty red with flowers and butterflies on it. Oh, how cute! It's just the perfect shade of red, and not too garish at all. It'll complement your hair. He held the kimono out to me. Oh, no! I couldn't possibly accept a gift this big. It's not a big thing, really. I brought several of them along just in case I found a lover or two once we reached her. A lover or two! I was literally in my brain because I tripped over the word because I was literally like, it's not a big thing, really. I brought several of them along for all your fucking girlfriends and then just in case I found a lover or two once we reached our destination. Besides, this wasn't mine in the first place. It'll be fine. Take it. But really, it's fine. What is this sprite? I gotta love it. Don't worry about it. And this one wouldn't look good on her anyway. Her? Kimonos are nice, but seeing the girl you like wearing the clothes she likes isn't so bad either. Sometimes Mr. Itsuki says strange things. Yeah, he's in love with Makoto. I think he's in Makoto's path? I'm assuming. I can't remember. Anyway, that kimono is just gathering dust with me. Take it. Alright. Thank you very much. I don't think I've ever had a kimono before. If I wear this, will Yuika... Hey, Spacey, just because you're pretty or cute or act like a proper young lady isn't enough to make a guy want to stay with you. Like, okay, he is like really precious right now because his face is beautiful, but also true. Okay, please actually give me legitimate wisdom of like, you need to be yourself. Yay, thank you! And he has to like you for you. Not the like you have to put out. Oh, I'll kick you in the fucking nuts, you motherfucker. Remember that, okay? Oh, he's not even gonna, he's just like, that's not enough. Yeah, but what is enough? Tell me! Just kidding. Do you know what I mean? Mr. Itsuki gave me a kind smile before he turned and walked away. I mean, especially because she's an idiot, so you really gotta expound on this. Now what? I can't sleep. 2 hours had passed since I went back to my room after getting the kimono from Mr. Itsuki. I stared at it. The fabric felt very soft and smooth, and it was the warm, deep red of sunset. I'd even found a book in the library that showed how to put it on. All I needed to do now was to try to wear it. But the more I look at it, the less it feels like something that's right for me. And besides, if I accidentally start any fires, they'd burn the pretty kimono right up. They'd also burn all your clothes right up. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Hey, what are you doing? Turn it around. Don't you poop on my couch. You better not poop on my couch. I'm watching you. I see you. I see you. Well, you're all puffed up. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing, fat butt? What you doing? I don't trust you. Don't you poop on my couch. There's so much crumbs on my couch already. Jesus. Anyway. Pretty much any outfit but this uniform would burn up, really. Ah, interesting. That answers that. This uniform is specially made so that it won't burn, even if lit on fire. It's still much too big for you. But when you're old enough that it fits, a ship will come to get you. Be a good girl and wait here for it. Back then, I was just happy to have the traveler come see me. I stayed there and waited, and finally the ship came. And now that I've been here a while, I decided I want to be with Yuiga. So she's like the fucking Human Torch. There you go. And then I wanted to be a proper girl. It's strange. I've had so many of my wishes granted just by being on the ship, but I keep coming up with more and more things I want. It's the nature of life, sweet cheeks. Maybe I've become greedy. No, once you achieve a goal, you have to go for a new one. All that thinking left my head feeling heavy. The cold breeze helped clear it a little. There are many uniforms like this on the ship. As long as I wear it, I won't have to worry about setting my clothes on fire. But Cinderella never would have met the prince if she hadn't worn that dress. I mean, he wouldn't have noticed her, maybe. Just because you're pretty or cute or act like a proper young lady isn't enough to make a guy want to stay with you. Precious. Look, he may be kind of a whore, but, he was kind of onto something there. If that's true, then what else do I have to do to make someone want to stay with me? Not to tell them that a plant's better. Oh. Oh, look! Is that Mr. Ron and Nanami? I wonder what they're doing out at this hour. Maybe they're thinking about things too. Spacey? Eureka! What are you doing here? That's my line. It's dangerous to be walking around outside at this hour. You could run into Itsuki. Eureka, that's mean. You make it sound like Mr. Itsuki is some kind of bear or wolf. Maybe, but no. And that's not really the kind of dangerous I meant. I love it. So what are you doing out here? He's like trying not to run into. I'm trying to run into Itsuki actually because I mean, no, I'm not gay. What? Yeah, you are. Patrolling. Makoto and her crew take care of it during the day. I'm the one who keeps an eye on things at night. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. He works in the fields all day, then patrols at night. And that's a whole lot of work for one person. It'll wear you right out. Don't push yourself. I'm not really. Besides, even if I wanted to let somebody else do it, I don't really trust all of them. Masamune's already gotten extra duties as our contact point with the world. He's the last person we need dropping from exhaustion. Okay. I feel so bad about leaving all this work for Yuiga to do by himself. Together we walked over to the water's edge. It was a quiet place where the only sound was the babbling of running water. Does your hand still hurt? My hand? Has he been worried about what happened yesterday this whole time? Now at least we have some kind of time context. That was yesterday. No, it's all better now. I'm very sorry I tried to touch something that was so important without asking you first. Nah, it's fine. So how's the learning how to be a proper lady thing going for you? You pick up anything yet? No, it's a lot harder than I thought. Oh. Yeah, properly behaving at mealtimes is going to be very hard for me. Don't tell me you're not eating. I'm eating, some. I'm trying to eat only until I'm 3/4 full. 3/4 full, eh? That doesn't sound like such a bad thing. But Mr. Akito makes really, really yummy food all the time. It's hard to stop even when I'm totally full. That's how you get to be like 400 fucking pounds. Stop when you're full. True. Iwiga, Mr. Sakuya is a really nice and elegant person, right? So is Makoto. She's nice and pretty and responsible. I can't say I agree with all of that, but go ahead, continue. Don't you think they're just like the prince and princess that appear in fairy tales? Fairy tales? Yeah, all the fairy tales I've read end the same way. The prince and princess get married and then live happily ever after. I don't know why, but I can't seem to get those stories out of my head. It it makes me think that if I could be like Makoto, like the princess, then maybe I could get to stay together with my prince too. He's like, but your prince is a plant. She's like, wait, what? Ah, and so that's why you came up with the idea to make her your role model? I thought if I could act like a proper girl, then you would be happy. But it's a lot harder than I expected, and I'm not good at it. He's like, wait, what? I can't let my hair grow out. I can't choose what clothes I wear. Yes, you can, and yes, you can. Just to control your fire. No matter how hard I try to model myself after Makoto, it's just not going to work for me. When did I say that I wanted you to act more girly? Huh? I love the fact that she's like, I want to be right for my prince, and then blah, 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 and I'm doing this for you. And he's like, when did I tell you to do that? And it's like, that just happened and nothing. No, there was no awkward weirdness. All right. Did we just slide right in here? Because, all right, no, I'm going to go. I don't remember saying that. If I gave you that impression somehow, I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention at all. No, it's not your fault. I thought it up all on my own. I just wanted to find some way that I could stay with you. I'm not the kind of guy who's happy hanging out with just any girl. Take Makoto. I couldn't care less about her. Well, okay, she's competent, but I really can't deal with her all the time. I can tolerate her for maybe, 5 minutes at a time, max. So why don't you stop trying to be like this thing or that thing? I'm already pretty satisfied with you the way that you are right now. This is like, okay, right there, right there. That is like pretty satisfied. Okay, well, satisfied isn't the right word. I'm happy with you the way you are. I love you the way you are. Thank you. It's just like anything any woman wants to hear. It's the perfect line. Thank you. And now I'm just wondering what you're hiding deep down underneath because that's just too good. Who am I right now? Even if I eat a lot, well, don't just go overeat, but eat what you want, okay? Otherwise, you won't have any energy. Even if I get my clothes dirty, I mean, you're not deliberately wallowing in mud. I'll just make sure to dust you off before Makoto gets mad next time. Even if I can't let my hair grow out. Your hair? I don't have a preference. I just love how we just slid right into this. We're just basically like auditioning to be his girlfriend. He's like, I don't give a shit what your hair. I like you for who you are. Like, are we done here? Like, are we good? We're doing this? I kind of like it. It's different. You know what I mean? Like, even if my power is fire too, a fire that would burn all of your pretty plants into ash, would you still want to be with me? And take your time. You don't need to rush through all of this right this minute. Okay. I wonder, will there ever be a day when I can tell you we get everything? What look will he have on his face when he hears what my power is? I mean, here's the thing. If you're like, not just partnering up like to watch each other, but like partnering up, like, at some point you're gonna have to tell him what your power is because you can't, that's like not something that you keep. It's like, no, we've been married 30 years. Please don't tell me what your power is. You kind of, that shit you tell someone. Look, random strangers or people that are your friends, you keep secrets from. You're like, look, not everything about your life is open to the public, even your friends. You know what I mean? You keep certain things to yourself. You're like, I just, you keep them, you keep some things close to the vest, okay? But that person that you spend your life with, no fucking secrets. You shouldn't. You should be like, you know everything about me. You know more about that. When you're thinking, they're like, no, and you're like, they're like, no, you don't need to get a puppy. You know, you're right. I don't know how you know I was thinking about it. You know, shit like that. Not thinking that I'm thinking about getting a puppy, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, they should know, just looking at you and be like, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I agree. We should absolutely go buy chaps. Matching ones, too, yeah. Like, I mean, you know what I'm just saying? Like, random shit. They should know. They should fucking know. So they should know what your power is. I'm just saying. Anyway. You know, it's not fair for me to sit here and let you do all the talking. Let me tell you about my earring. Oh. Backstory. Boyfriendo backstory. Eureka reached up and gently touched his ear. The green earring glowed softly in the moonlight, really, because it looks like a silver. It looks, but okay, sure, it's green. This is an heirloom from my late father. Oh, you're gonna hit me in the feels. That's all I needed to know to get hit in the feels, okay? His father? The two of us used to travel around the world, but then right before I turned 10, he just up and died, leaving me all by myself. Oh. All I got from him was this earring. Sheesh, he was such a terrible father. Total loser. He was so bad it's almost funny. Oh. Did he get sick? Nope. Killed by some asshole with fire! And I will kill anyone who has fire powers. Ah! I'm just waiting for that fucking twist. His murderer's still on the loose, too. I spoke to the police, but they couldn't do anything. Oh no! You had to survive all alone, too, after your father died? Huh? No. I still had my powers. Since they're pretty useful to people, the nearby village took me in and let me stay there. Oh, okay. So your powers saved you, helping you earn somewhere to live. That's nice. Really, really nice. What, didn't yours? Are they something that's, not so useful for you? Sorry, forget that. I just said we didn't need to rush things, didn't I? Let's just call it a night, okay? Okay, thank you so much for telling me such an important story about your past. Thanks for opening up to me, too. Good night. Good night. Just slightly awkward, but more adorable than awkward. And okay, we just slid right in there. Okay. I left Eureka and went back to my room. He's like, yeah, he goes back skipping. Yes, I'm more important than the plant! This could turn bad, now that he knows. We should have kept that close to the vest, too. It was a really late night, but thanks to our conversation, I felt a lot better than before. I'm glad we had a chance to talk. I didn't know that his father was dead. He said his father traveled, though. I wonder if the traveler I know would have known him. Oh, God, the traveler killed your. That's all I was thinking, too. When he's like, I don't know, someone killed him. Like, it's probably that fucking traveler. It's gonna somehow tie into us. Now that I think about it, it's been a long time since I last saw the traveler. It's been, almost 2 years, I think. Poor Eureka. I can't imagine how hard it must be for him that his father was killed. Did you know there are some plants out there that have poisonous roots? The roots let that poison seep out deep into the ground, and it kills off other plants that are nearby. The dead plants rot and become fertilizer for the poisonous plant, which then grows pretty flowers. When he told me that story, was he talking about himself? I wonder, does he think there's a poisonous flower growing inside his heart? He's poisonous inside but beautiful on the outside? That's a little full of himself. I think Yuiko is hiding something just like I was. He's holding on to something he just can't say. Your own father being killed isn't something that you just laugh off. I'm still too scared to talk about my powers. I don't want anybody to hate me. The light is on the TV is blinking. Would you like to watch it? I'm just gonna choose to watch because curiosity. Don't watch. No, don't watch it. That's bad. Don't ever. The little girl's gonna come out and kill you, or curiosity's gonna kill the cat. But fuck it. It's bad. End this shit. The Hiyoko channel. Oh. Okay, this is worth watching. Are we supposed to read this in a chicken? I'm just gonna read it normal because 19-year-olds. Now, if we may proceed with this interview. I feel like the chicken should have a higher place. They should have the Monokuma voice, right? The chickens. I don't know if I can do that. A cutesy like. Now, if we may proceed with this interview. I can't really say that I'm fond of people asking me a barrage of questions. Now, please don't say that. You two are the same age, correct? Oh, yep, that's right. We're both 19, right, Heishi? Heishi? Crap! I think I just stumbled onto something that I didn't want to discover. Oh, what is it? Did you figure out who the traitor is? Zounds! A spontaneous breakthrough during our live interview! Cameramen, zoom in on them! Okay. They should all have the same voice. All the Hyokos have the same fucking voice. Because the only way you can tell them apart is their outfits. So, Spacey always calls me Mr. Heishi. And what's the big deal with that? Well, she calls Kakeru Yuiga, right? So why am I just called Mr. Heishi? Doesn't she just call Sarada by his last name too? Oh wait, that was... Oh, doesn't she just call Sarada by his last name too? Fuck that one. I wasn't paying attention to the names. He doesn't count. He's just a kid. But you're the same age as I am, so there's no reason she should be giving Kakeru special treatment. I'm shocked! This person devotes an amazing amount of energy to the dumbest things! And that's quite blunt. Don't worry, though. Everything will be fine. Fine how? Ah! I'm Mr. Heishi! Mr. Sakuya! Hello! Ah, Spacey! Why is there a... Yeah. Hey, I have something important to ask you. What's that smell? I baked him some sweets! We're all going to eat them! Would you two like to join us? Oh, yeah, totally! See, I told you everything would be fine. You were right. Hey, Sakuya, what are you waiting for? Come on, let's go already! Yeah, I'm coming. See you some other time. I didn't ask any questions! HYK channel, 19-year-olds, has been added to the Hyoko channel. Oh, you've earned 30 points. Oh, cool. So, watching TV gives me points. Plus, that's just random side shit that's kind of funny and random. I didn't sleep very well. I am super hungry too. I don't think I'm gonna do the 3/4 full thing anymore. I'll just eat until I'm full. Morning, Spacey. Mr. Tsuki, good morning. Did you try on the kimono I gave you yesterday? Not yet. I'm actually thinking I should return it to you. What? Don't you like it? No, that's not it. I think it's very, very pretty, in fact. But it's just, now that I know what you meant when you said that just being pretty or proper isn't enough to keep you with the person. Now I think I know what you meant. Okay. I'm still not sure exactly what is enough, but I think I have a better idea now at least. Ah. For some reason, even though I said I was going to give his present back, Mr. Itsuki gave me a happy smile. And then he said under his breath, I guess he's not going to take losing to a plant lying down after all. All right. Fuck. Oh, gosh. It hurts me to give him this accent. It really does, but... Oi! Where the crap is everyone? Everyone on a diet? Because if you think you can walk into breakfast late and get food, you're wrong. I'm not the last one. I looked around the dining hall. Mr. Masamune, Mr. Senri, and Yuiga weren't there. It's really sad, but it's not unusual at all for Mr. Senri to miss meals. But Mr. Masamune and Yuiga are usually on time. Oh, why aren't they here yet? I'll go check on them. Mr. Masamune, it's Spacey. Are you in? Oh, hold on a minute. It's like I gotta mentally prepare myself for their voices because I forget them. What's wrong? Something the matter? No, I'm fine, but it's breakfast time, and we didn't see you or Yuika down in the dining hall. What? It's already breakfast time? Sorry, I was looking after Kakeru. Seems he's gotten sick. Oh no, is he gonna be all right? I took him to the Hyokos for a checkup, but it looks like he caught something nasty. He's got a really high fever. Oh no! I'll handle taking care of him. Could you let everyone else know to stay clear until I can confirm that he's over it? Huh? Why? The ship is big, but it's still an enclosed area. If he's contagious, we could have a mini epidemic on our hands. I guess that would be bad if everyone got sick all at the same time. I'll be okay. I won't catch it. I haven't had a cold in a really, really long time. There's physical way for me to get colds when I have heat powers. That's not how it works. My body just burns up the bacteria and the viruses. It's probably because you didn't come into contact with other people for so long. Huh? Illness is usually caused by things like bacteria and viruses. Without human contact, you have a lot less chance to encounter them. On the flip side, that means your immune system may be weaker than most. Bacteria? Virus? Immune system? Hearing so many terms I didn't know all at once made me feel uneasy. Vaccines? What? My parents didn't believe in those. It's lucky I'm alive. Sorry. Not sorry. Go on. You need to stay away too. I'm sorry. I can't. What? I'm Yuiga's partner. I'm not supposed to leave him alone. But you're our contact with the world, right? Yuiga said it would be very bad if you weren't able to do your job. Well, that is true. It won't matter much if I get sick. I don't have any important duties to do, and I'm kind of dumb. Sorry. So please, let me be the one to take care of him. You're wrong on one thing. Does matter if he gets sick. Nobody will be happy to see that. Okay. One of the medical Hyokos is already helping him. Do whatever it needs, okay? And don't push yourself, okay? If anything happens, let me know right away. Am I clear? Yes, sir! Anyway. Poor Yuika, he looks like he's in pain. He was fine just yesterday. He really must have been pushing himself too hard. Yuika laid in his bed limp, just looking pale and listless. Every few minutes his body would be racked by painful-sounding coughing fit by A. Yuika. Don't worry, Yuika. You'll be fine. We'll make sure you get all better really soon. Good at coughing and wheezing. Dr. Hyoko, let me help. What do you need me to do? Oh my god! First of all, that needle is too big. But this thing is so cute. It's got little white hair. These fucking things. Anyway. Together, Dr. Hiyoko and I took care of Yuiga. I just think it's fucking funny that these fucking little robots are like fucking chickens. Since he couldn't eat, Dr. Hiyoko gave him a shot. He looked like he felt a little better after it. I don't know how you would feel. That needle is huge. Right now, he only looks better because of the medicine. We have to stay watchful. Who's that? Hey, how's Kakeru doing? He's doing okay for now. The medicine Dr. Hiyoko gave him is working. Ah, man, he was the last guy I expected to get taken down by a cold. I guess we dumped too much work on him. Oh, wait, what? He can't even eat. Not right now, no. What are you looking depressed for, Akito? I am not depressed. Relax, man. I'm sure I'll be well enough to enjoy your great cooking again before you know it. You can cheer up. Damn it, I just told you. I'm not depressed. Come on, don't try to hide it from me, man. I know better than anybody else that you're really just a big softy on the inside. He does? Oh, that's right. Somebody told me that Mr. Heishi's powers have to do with reading people's hearts. That never came up anywhere, but okay. I guess that must be why he knows what Mr. Akito is like on the inside. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! You stay away from me and knock that off, damn it! Gah! Oh man, he left. Oh well, I'll stop by to check in on you guys later. Take care of him, Kay. I will, thank you. Fucking hilarious. That's right, I'm not the only one who would be worried about Yuika's health. I have to take the best care of him I can. Time flew by as I sat by his side, wiping the sweat off his face and helping Dr. Hiyoko get his medicine shots ready. Sometimes he would just lie there deathly still. Other times he would moan words I could almost make out. I guess the fever wasn't the only thing that pained him. He was probably having a nightmare too. Yuika... Dad... Yuika... The two of us used to travel around the world, but then, just before I turned 10, he just up and died, leaving me all by myself. All I got from him was this earring. Sheesh, he was such a terrible father. Total loser. He was so bad it's almost funny. There's nothing funny about losing your father at all. Girl, don't I know. Look at how much it's making you suffer, always. Now what do I do? Is there anything I can do to help him? If you had cooling powers, you could cool his fever, but I don't think what are you going to do? Light him on fire? He was always smiling, being cheerful, and helping everyone out. But inside, he was hiding so much pain. Which is the real Yuika? The happy, cheerful him? Or the one who's lying here in pain? Look, we all get sick and lie there in pain, but what can I do to help? You're making weird faces again. Yuika, you're awake! Hack! Yeah. Here, please try to drink some water. Dr. Hiyoko said it would be bad if you got dehydrated. Thanks. He gingerly put the cup to his lips and drank. He must have been very thirsty because he drank the whole cup too, slowly. Next is trying to eat some food, but I don't think Mr. Akito is awake at this hour. I didn't say anything weird, did I? Nope, you didn't say anything I heard. Good. I gotta kick this stupid bug fast. I'm tired of lying around and looking all pathetic already. Well, you did catch a cold. I don't think many people look good when they're sick. Yeah, but I hate looking weak to others. I think he was including me and the others that he was talking about. Of course he would. He and I are simply others to one another. Jeez, how long has it been since I last got sick? I thought I was taking care of myself. All the stress must have caught up to you. You shouldn't push yourself so hard anymore, okay?
I guess now you have your revenge on me for telling you to dump the eating thing. Getting sick makes me feel like I'm a little helpless kid again. All I can do is lie here, weak and powerless. It's like I've been left all alone.
Here, give me your hand.
Aww. It's sweaty.
Yuiga's hand was very hot. He must not have gotten over his fever yet. I could feel his pain along with the heat of his hand. It doesn't work with your own hands, you know?
Huh?
Holding your own hand doesn't work. It's only when you hold somebody else's hand that it makes you feel better. Maybe it's because then you know you aren't alone.
Yeah.
Both of us still held too many secrets. We were still far, far away from being able to really open up our hearts to one another, from being each other's prince and princess.
I love how she's just like already jumped on that train and he's like totally down with it. It's been like a few weeks. We just slid right in. It wasn't like, but I love him and he hates me. It's like, well, we're still here and like, they're just like comfortable. All right. I mean, shit's gonna happen, and there's gotta be some kind of like misunderstanding because that's how shit works. But it's just we just slid in there so fast.
But ever so slowly, it felt like we were coming just a teeny bit closer together. We are getting closer.
I'm assuming this is like the next day or something, so I'm gonna stop it here. Um, it's a good place. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.